Guys, just a couple of quick do and don'ts when texturing milk, okay? What we need to realize is milk thickens naturally as we texture it and heat it, okay? So what you don't want to do is over texture the milk and get it really frothy and too thick. It's hard to pour, it starts to separate. The other thing we want to do is we don't want to overheat it. Once we start to overheat milk, it starts to separate. You get that ugly meringue-like foam on top, and the milk becomes really watery underneath as it starts to separate. So getting that perfect sort of degree of texturing and then just bringing to temperature, it's actually really, really simple, so don't overcomplicate it. So I'm just going to demonstrate a little bit quickly here. So when my steam wand goes in, I can go in. Now there's no aeration. So all I'm going to do is burn the milk. So I need to break the surface gently, which gives texture. Now it's perfect, I can just bring to temperature. Or I can over froth it and keep putting bubbles in. It's now too hot to touch. Okay, and I've effectively burnt the milk. It's scalding hot. You want it about 65 degrees. And what happens is it starts to break down, it becomes really thick. So you can see it's really lumpy, it's hard to use, and it's going to be way too thick. So if I'm trying to pour a flat white or a latte, I'm going to get too much foam, the milk's going to be watery underneath, so it's really unpleasant. So we want to avoid that, okay? We don't make coffee like that anymore. We want that smooth, creamy mouthfeel. It's all about getting that right texture so when you drink it, it's pleasant to drink, it's nice and creamy, it blends through the coffee correctly and gives us that flavor. So don't be tempted to over texture or over froth your milk, just bring it to temperature and you're done.